Hello, everyone. I hope everyone's peachy keen. I'm doing this about 3 o'clock on Monday. No clue when I'm uploading it. It's been a while since I've been able to channel something. So, energetically, try to tap into something on who wants to speak. And I'm getting a male energy figure, but he won't tell me who he is. But he says highly connected to source. So we'll see what I have to say, and I want to know about the state of the world with COVID-19 and the investigations going on into the Trump crime syndicate administration. Hello, dear loved ones. I'm coming here to speak through Scott because we have much to say. We want you to know that our light is always around all of you. Our energetic senses and feelings and waves of love are always on your side. Those waves of love are part of your intuition, a part of your senses. We just want you to understand that your free will of instincts are what guide you. Not making irrational decisions, not being in a rush, taking everything in within your life so that you can accept and cherish every moment of your life. Whether it is going to the store or picking up your child or sitting at a computer for work. Every part of your life has a resonance into the life as a whole, no matter how mundane it is. Enjoy every part of living because you only have one life to live. Tick tock, tick tock. Time will always run out. For you never know when your life existence is going to fail. We all have a purpose in this life, whether it is to heal, create children, create new vaccines and discoveries, or to help serve people at restaurants or hospitals. Those people of heart, soul connected, giving to others, are the cherished ones. Not those that have greed and power in their mindset. Those are low vibration people. These people that are nurses and teachers and gifted ones are the heart-centered people that will be helping move this planet and people forward. As with some that have passed in hospitals or with care nurses at home, this is an energetic time in our lives. We all agreed to be here. But these who have passed through this horrible pandemic made an agreement long ago with their archangels and guides to gather together to build a wall of love and foundation to help move this planet forward. They're the new ones. They're the energetic ones. These new souls that have passed are congregating and sending rays of love and hope for the planet to move forward, to rid sources of greed and darkness within this current time of planet. This energetic movement is going to take 12 to 18 months. A new reckoning of people in a mind-changing kind of way. It's kind of like a reckoning. As Scott has said before, there's this catalyst. And the catalyst is this coronavirus and new leadership that are going to rid out evil and dark entities that have been pushing greed agendas for too long. These next 2 to 4 years are going to be a wondrous time of change. We want you to heal from any wounds that have come along, especially with all the passings of loved ones. It was their time. It was their choice. Just know that we are all connected on this planet and earth, and your loving source is guiding you all the way with helps of angels, extraterrestrials, and your loved ones. Just know that everything has its purpose and reason. Whether a young child dies at 2 or whether it dies at 93, the soul lives on and the soul heals. We're all part of this energetic universe. We're all working in union to create a greater planet and earth and consciousness with all people. That will take time, but know it's moving forward. Remember to always use your instincts, your gut, your feelings within your heart. Anything you move and take into the directions within your life, whether you're driving your car or playing on your cell phone or traveling to see family members, anything of that ordinance. Seek joy and happiness within your life, and a smile creates many other smiles. And always know that you are loved. Now, the preceding times within Washington, D.C. Movement must be slow. In the name of justice is always slow. You must be patient. That time will come. Anyone that has done wrongdoing, especially thievery within our government, will face justice. Not all will face prison time justice because they are giving certain information that'll help get the bigger prize. To work the way up there, the ladder, to the bigger prize. Merrick Garland and his team together are very focused. They will be adding more attorneys, to cover their workload. There's only so much movement that can be made. Just know that there's no rock being unturned. Fair and righteous justice will proceed. The center of focus right now is Rudy Giuliani. He has information that he's not willing to give up right now. He's in desperation mode. But he feels good about where he is because of the things he has. The FBI has not gotten everything. There's heavy work being done on the whole Ukraine affair into the slandering of President Biden. Ukraine is cooperating in every way. They were put in a tough place, but everything was recorded and documented and sent into the Biden administration. The Biden administration is finding a lot of criminality. They're getting into the servers and documenting everything that has been done. The transportation department is a major focus right now, with Elaine Chao on board before. They're finding very corrupt dealings in those servers and their communications, which will in turn cause Mitch McConnell to walk away quietly within the next 6 to 8 months. He will be given a choice. and thus he will be facing criminal charges also. I'm not seeing any deal being made for him. But they're showing me losing a lot of money. His power will be gone. 5, 6. This movement should be starting about in November. Midsummer, there is going to be movement on congresspersons involved in the insurrection of January 6th. All these ties are being made into those that were involved with financing and coordinating the insurrection. Many of the people that are arrested already are giving information into the ties, into the transportation, into the money involved, who all coordinate it. There's numerous senators and Congress people involved in this. They will be tied up into it and be asked to resign. Some will be not willing to do so and will fight and don't want to leave. There will be 2 to 3 that will resign over their dealings in there. Part of these dealings who will hold on is Chief or Justice Clarence Thomas. About December, he will have to step down for his wife's dealings with him. He did have knowledge of what she was doing. He is not blind. After all this work is done, like January, February next year, there will be an investigation into the other Supreme Court Justice Kavanaugh. Probably by, it feels like next March, he'll be forced to resign out of disgrace. He lied in secret money deals. He'll be found out. No worries there. Law and order is making progress quickly. The hardest ones to get to leave will be Congress people because they are elected officials. The Republican ones will stay on to the better end. At this time, we're not going to give you timelines of the former President Trump and his children, of when things will unfold in that realm. No worries, they will face their justice, but That is not of importance right now. There are timelines. But the concentration is heavily on January 6th and all those involved. Work goes on all over, but work into these other affairs take time. Everything must be in a row. T's dotted, or T's crossed, I's dotted. To make sure there's no loopholes. What we will say is there are going to be some prizes. When arrests are made, you will be surprised. Things that all great patriots are hoping for will happen. But right now, we are not going to tell you the order or who goes first. I hope this gives you some comfort and understanding that all things happen in the proper time. And the current administration is surrounded on hope and healing this country to get past the pandemic currently going on. Nothing is more important than healing this nation and get back to greatness, to where it can be, working for all people. Love and light. All right. Hope that was informative. Darn. Couldn't get any info or time frames on the Trump family and kids. Just feels like surprise. Won't tell me when. Just, you'll be surprised. I was getting a glimpse of something, but then it kind of went away. But it's something to do with Stephen Miller. He was starting to come in, his energy, and then it flipped to the transportation with Elaine Chao and Mitch. So, yeah, a lot of things feel like they're on the back burner. Like Pompeo. They understand that, but there's so much going on, and they need more lawyers and more civil servants and everything in place yet. So it's the DOJ and the FBI feel very overwhelmed. A lot of work to do, but I felt, like I said, I felt Stephen Miller's energy coming in, that he's in trouble. As they're getting more into the border policies and separating, and that it feels like they're finding memos and emails and that corruption, that deal there. It's like one step at a time, but it feels like the DOJ's biggest mission is FBI is taking care of January 6th. That is the biggest threat. perpetrated in hundreds of years. That cannot happen again. So that feels like the biggest mission. So, peeps, thanks for listening. Love, light, and blessings.